Sukan, Awani, Ekstra dijanjikan topik diskusi pertama kita pada malam ini ialah menjelang persaingan tenis terbuka Malaysia 2011 di Kuala Lumpur dari 24 September hingga 2 Oktober ini. Bersama saya di studio ialah pengarah kejohanan iaitu Nick Fryer, dan izinkan saya menggunakan bahasa Inggeris bersama tetamu kita pada malam ini. Welcome to Sukan, Awani, Ekstra. It's a pleasure to have you in the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Okay, Nick. Firstly, is there any differences that the fans can expect from this year's Malaysian Open, as it is the third year that you'll be the tournament director?
Yes, we've got a lot of new exciting things. First of all, ticket prices, the cheapest in the world, 10 ringgit, 15, 20 ringgit for the entire week of the tournament.
Yeah.
Free seating, so if you show up early, you can have the front row. We're giving an iPad 2 away every day with a Catch the Ball, the Autograph 4 program. I think it's the only tournament in the world you can actually make a profit by attending.
So how do you see the involvement of the local Malaysian players in this year's edition?
Well, I've seen them over the last 2 years. I've definitely seen an improvement. I've seen the passion go up. Last year we had one of the local boys play with Nikolai Davydenko in the main tour of the doubles.
Yes.
They lost, but it was priceless experience. So I think we're definitely on an uptrend.
So you see that by organizing Malaysian Open, it's also good for the local players to learn and from the international pros how to get Ekstra up to the new level, the next level.
Absolutely. Having a major ATP and WTA event here in Malaysia is an important ingredient in the entire mix to lift the standard of tennis in Malaysia. Not too many countries in Asia have both an ATP and WTA event.
Okay, Neil, maybe you could explain to our viewers the process of giving out the wild cards to the players. What are the criteria that the organizers see?
Well, in our tournament we have 3 main draw singles wild cards and 2 doubles main draw wild cards, as well as 3 qualifying draw wild cards. And so it's my job to look at are there any very famous players that want to come and didn't enter this year. Marcus Baigdatis,
yes,
former Australian Open finalist. He's been here twice, loves Malaysia.
yes.
He didn't enter, but he said, I'd like to come, and so we gave him a wild card. I look at, are there any players out there who like stars of tomorrow, very talented, trying to break their way into the circuit? So we have a boy called David Goffin from Belgium, who's have a very rich tennis history, and so he's got a wild card. And the third wild card, we normally wait right until the end and to hope for a lucky surprise.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the Malaysian Open currently is ranked as ATP World Tour 250. So what is required to increase the rank to maybe 500 probably?
Well, the number of ATP tournaments worldwide is a fixed number. There's 60 of them, and there's some 250, some 500, some 1,000, and those are fixed as well.
Yeah.
And so the only way to get one is if another city gives theirs up, and you pay a lot of money. And cities that have an ATP event, be it a 250, 500, or 1,000, they normally don't want to give them up because they bring a lot of value in terms of tourism, in terms of sports development, in terms of entertainment for the local population. So I think we should be very grateful that we actually have one of only 5 cities in Asia.
Yeah.
And I think and you have to demonstrate many years of success before you might even be considered should a bigger tournament become available. And you need the facilities. Right now in Malaysia, we wouldn't even have the facilities to host the 500.
So how's the sponsor for this year's edition?
Fortunately, we have very strong both financial and professional and personal support from Tourism Malaysia and the Ministry of Tourism. They make it possible for us to be here.
Yeah.
In terms of corporate sponsorships, it could be better. It's been extremely tough, but we're persevering and we're delivering a world-class product to Malaysia in all aspects, and hope that by bringing the quality, the sponsors will come.
So would it be possible for local tennis fans to probably get a chance to one day watch the top 3 players like Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal, or probably even Roger Federer playing in the Malaysian Open?
It is possible, and
before playing
exhibitions. And actually, we were very close to having Novak play this year, but because he'd won so many matches, he actually agreed to come and play here. But earlier in the summer, he said, "I'm winning too many matches. I need to play less,"
Yeah.
So it didn't work out this year. As it is, we have 2 of the world's top 10. We have an incredibly diverse field of upcoming youngsters, established names, and new names. but anything is possible. You just have to be very, very lucky and have all the ducks lined up.
What about the double events? You probably just plan probably in the future to get a top double pair playing the Malaysian Open.
Well, we actually have the reigning U.S. Open champions, Jürgen Meltzer and Philip Petchner. They just won the U.S. Open less than a week ago, and they're coming as defending Grand Slam champions, which is a first for this tournament. And they've already qualified for the year-end championship, and they're here, they're coming.
Okay, you got season champions like Marcos Badasis, Davidenko, as well as the light of youngsters like Kei Nishikori of Japan. So, what can we expect from the players for this year's edition? Do you foresee a competitive tournament in this year's Malaysian Open?
I mean, I think it's probably the most competitive that we have. We have established players, we have new players, and we have players in between. Thomas Burdick loves Malaysia, third year, he's number 9. Nicholas Almagro, a new face, one of the top 2 single-handed backhands in the game. Victor Troicki, who's won the Davis Cup with Serbia, and then Janko Tipsarevic, number 14 in the world, with his Oakley sunglasses, a new face, and the last 2 champions from Russia, Davidenko and Yuzny, plus Ryan Harrison, the Brad Pitt of tennis, the new American star, Kei Nishikori, as you mentioned, Marcus Baidakis, that great smile, so incredibly diverse field. Plus, as we talked about, the U.S. Open doubles champion. So it doesn't really get that much better than that.
All right, thanks a lot for spending your time with Sukan Ekstra tonight. Hope to see you soon during the tournament, and all the best in organizing Malaysian Open this year.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you at the tournament.
All right, thank you, Nick. Okay, Sukan Ekstra berehat kita kembali nanti. Kita akan diskusi pula mengenai bola sepak menjelang saingan kelak. Jumpa di